Why did you get it customized like this?
Well, I watched the Dukes of Hazzard a lot on TV. I really liked the Dukes, you know, and I bought a smart car, a custom smart car. I had it in yellow with the orange interior when I first got it, because that was how my friends over in Stuttgart, Germany had theirs, and I fell in love with it. But I had to wait then 7 years for it to come here to this country. So then one day my husband comes home from work and he says, you know, the guys were telling me over to work about a General Lee on a smart car. I said, what? He said, yeah, a General Lee on a smart car. Well, maybe I got to find somebody to do it. So I found Custom Works in on Transit Road in Buffalo, and yeah, they could put the wrap on it for me. So I was so pleased when they got it done. They did such a good job. I couldn't believe it when I walked into their showroom and it was my General Lee. It was so true, super. So then I heard that the Dukes were having a big reunion. They have them every year and they have them in different places. But I heard they were going to be down in Nashville. Well, we got to go down there and get them to sign this General Lee. So when we drove from here down to Nashville, we went to Memphis and like that, we were constantly on camera. Everybody met us on the interstate and everything. We were always going by, taking pictures, thumbs up, thumbs up. Well, we had more fun. And then by the time we got there, and John Schneider was going to sign it, he said, I've already seen this on the internet. Well, yeah, it took us a little while to get down here. But it was so funny when we had to get their signatures. There were so many people. It took us 6.5 hours to get both of their signatures on the front of us. That's how long we had to wait in line. And then, of course, we had to take the hood off the car because we couldn't take the car in line, you know. So we're walking in line, they carrying this hood under our arms. And when we got in there, well, finally, they signed it.
When did you get into the Dukes of Hazzard, and how did you become such a super fan?
I stumbled across them one night late on TV, about 1 o'clock in the morning on the Country Music Channel. And, oh, this is a good show. And I'd get on the bike and watch the Dukes, you know, because when you're just watching the Dukes, you can't just sit and watch the Dukes. And so every night this would happen. I'm watching the Dukes and riding the bike at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then when Paul told me about putting the wrap on the smart car, I said, well, we got to do it. So that's what happened.
What kind of reactions have you gotten from like John Schneider, Tom Wopat, and Ben Jones and the rest?
Oh, they thought it was cute. You can tell from their signatures on here. They really are keen up on it. They gave us a thumbs up too. They were glad to see it.
What's the best thing about driving this car?
The people we meet, the thumbs up we get, and just the folks that we meet. Even the other day I was over to Warsaw, and twice while I was over there parked somewhere, young people came up, hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Okay. And one time, whoops, I got picked up for speeding up here going to Warsaw. I was doing about 74 when the woman trooper picked me up. She said, how do you dare go this fast in this car? I said, well, in North Carolina, I had it up to 98. It's a little bit, you know, slow on the takeoff, but once you get it out on the road and put the pedal down, well, it's got a lot of zip.
Oh wow! So yeah, not quite a Dodge Charger, but still.
But it's still got a lot of zip for a little car. And lots of people ask me, do I do any jumps? Would I like to do a jump? Well, that's because I was quite hit the body for the jumps. And the Dukes went through a lot of jumps on with their car.
Oh yeah, it's neat.
And they went through a lot of General Lees because of the jumps.
Well, how long do you think you'll have this for?
Oh, we're going to keep it for as long as we can. I just had a new engine put in it. The 109,000, I burned up the engine, unfortunately. So now, instead of getting a different car, I just had a new engine put in this car. But the thing is, even on down the road, the whole car just disassembled. So if I want to, the reason I kept it is the orange interior. But on down the road, if the engine dies again, you know, 100,000, 200,000 miles, I can just take this body and put it onto another smart car.
And I'd have to ask this one, do you use the window or the doors?
The doors. I got I can't quite get in through the windows too well because I got this here in my way. But that's a good question. Other people have asked me that. Do you use the windows or the doors?
Oh yeah, hood slide would probably be a little bad too.
You know, it's a little bit slim on that, but I thought of trying the windows and working on it. But there's really not room because of this bar.